Second baseman number 18, Jackson Holiday.
Well, Rangers rookie Wyatt Langford added another interesting tidbit to his resume. A's a first, or a first, I should say, for the Astros for 2024. Taj Bradley, 11 strikeouts. Rays blank the Nationals Sunday. Giants double their pleasure 10 times in a victory against the Dodgers. Angels win streak came to an end, but they did fight all the way to the end. Steve Lennox, Lennox on Baseball live stream podcast. We are recapping day number 95 of the Major League Baseball regular season. We open with That's Baseball. Matt Waldron made the start for the Padres on Sunday. Padres series finale against the Red Sox at Fenway Park. Waldron, a knuckleball pitcher. He throws the knuckleball about 39% of the time. Also throws a four-seam fastball that hits 90-91. Waldron, the knuckleballer. Back when he was in the minors, he had several opportunities to chat with the late Tim Wakefield. Waldron called that time with Wake a key point in his development with establishing himself as a knuckleball pitcher. The conversations, the relationship between the two, well chronicled this past weekend with the Padres in Boston against the Red Sox. It was great to see. It was great to hear all the stories. It was great to read the different stories. The first time they chatted was over a Zoom call. The conversation lasted 2 hours. Tim Wakefield, we know the reputation. One of the all-time greats in terms of all-time great baseball people. Tim Wakefield helping others, helping Matt Waldron on his journey as a knuckleball pitcher, telling stories about Tim Wakefield, and his late wife, Stacy, this past weekend, today, well into the future. And that's baseball. Again, we are recapping day number 95. Yeah, day number 95 of the Major League Baseball regular season. Astros-Mets wrapped up their series at Citi Field on Sunday afternoon. Astros, remember, 12 games under 500 at 12-24. That back on May 8th. Sunday at Citi Field against the Mets, Astros prevailed 10-5 in 11 innings. And with that, they take 2 of 3 against the Mets in the series. And with Sunday's win, they are above 500 for the first time this season, from 12 under to a game over. And I do believe this team will be over 500 when we go into the All-Star break in a few weeks. Astros got 5 runs in the top of the 11th inning. Jake Myers, base hit, broke the 5-5 tie. Trey Cabbage later in the inning, capping the frame with a 2-run double. So 5 runs across in the 11th inning against the Mets bullpen. Astros prevail. Astros have won 9 of 12, 12-4 in their last 16. Mets back to a game below 500, still 18-6 over their last 24. Astros manager Joe Espada said after the game, I never lost faith in this group. Angels able to rally in the 9th inning, but they did fall short Sunday, losing 7-6 in the finale at home in Anaheim to the Detroit Tigers, lost snapping the Angels' 6-game win streak. Angels had 5 runs, all with 2 outs, to get to within a run in the bottom of the 9th inning. Zach Neto had a 2-run home run. Joe Adell had a 3-run home run. Both homers coming off reliever Shelby Miller. Casey Mize, the win, his second on the season. Mize, 5 1/3 scoreless. Gave up 3 hits, walked 2, struck out a couple of batters as well. Mize, previous win, his first win of the season back in April. His second win coming on the final day of June. Had gone 11 or 12 outings in a row without securing a victory. The Tigers had 2 home runs in the win, both coming with 2 outs in an inning. Justin Henry Malloy inside the park home run with a man on in the 4th inning. Carson Kelly, 3-run shot in the 5th. That made it 7-0 at that point. The win, snapping the Tigers' 4-game losing streak. A.J. Hinch after the victory. Detroit manager saying, you can't complain about a win, especially with how things have gone. Giants, 5 runs, bottom of the 4th inning to go up 9-0 on the Dodgers. Eventually took the finale 10-4. And with that, the Giants take 2 of 3 at home against the Dodgers. Giants did something they hadn't done in a really long time. 10 doubles in a game. 10 doubles Sunday for the Giants in their victory against the Dodgers. Jorge Soler, Elliot Ramos, Patrick Bailey, all 2 doubles apiece. Bailey, Matt Chapman, each knocking in 3 runs. Chapman had a home run. James Paxton tagged for 9 earned runs in his outing. Giants, 16 total hits. Every hitter in the lineup had at least 1 knock. April 11th, 1912, at Brooklyn, the last time the Giants franchise had 10 doubles in a game. The Giants, 5 for 23 with runners in scoring position on Saturday, 8 for 19 with runners in scoring position against Dodgers pitching on Sunday. Saturday, Sunday, they had plenty of opportunities. Again, they take 2 out of 3 in the series. How about Wyatt Langford? Remember Langford, first career big league home run was an inside the park home run. He also has a grand slam this year as a rookie. And on Sunday night, he helped the Rangers end their losing streak. He hit for the cycle. Rangers snapping a 6-game losing streak, 11-2 thumping of the Orioles at Camden Yards in Baltimore. Langford, 4 for 5, 4 RBIs, 3 runs scored, home run, came with 2 on in the 8th inning. Derek Hill, also a couple of home runs. He knocked in 3 for the Rangers as well. Andrew Heaney, now 3-9 with the victory. Heaney gave up 2 earned runs, struck out 10 Oriole batters over 7 innings. Gunnar Henderson, tough night at the plate. Ouch. Henderson going 0 for 4 and 4 strikeouts. Henderson announcing during the game on ESPN, Sunday Night Baseball, that he is going to participate in the Home Run Derby in Arlington, Texas in a few weeks. The Yankees able to garner a split of their 4-game series north of the border, beat the Blue Jays on Sunday by a score of 8-1. We still have 2 weeks to go before the All-Star break, right? 2 weeks from today, we'll be in the All-Star break. Aaron Judge now 31 home runs and 82 runs batted in. Judge, with certain numbers, actually had a better June than he did May. In May, he put up terrific numbers. Judge got things going instantly, almost immediately, with a 2-run home run off Kevin Gausman in the first inning. DJ LeMahieu, Trent Grisham, 2 hits, 2 RBIs apiece in the win. Garrett Cole, his first win of the season. Cole, 5 innings of 1-run ball, gave up 3 singles, walked 1, and struck out 6. Gausman allowed 7 base hits, walked 5 as well, gave up 7 earned runs and taking the loss. And the Yankees out hitting the Jays in the game 12-4. Red Sox on Sunday never trailed and taking the finale against the Padres. I mentioned Matt Waldron making the start. He took the loss. 4-1 the final. Red Sox over the Padres and Waldron on Sunday with the win. Red Sox do avoid the series sweep at home against San Diego. They also avoid a 4th straight loss. Josh Winkowski, solid. First start since May. 5 scoreless for Winkowski. He picked up the win. Rafael Devers, 2-out, 2-run home run in the first inning against the knuckleballer Waldron. Jaron Duran also homering in the win. Kenley Jansen, 1-2-3 ninth for the save. His 16th on the year, the 436th of his big league career. Winkowski and the Sox pen combining for 0 walks on the afternoon. Mentioned Waldron with our That's Baseball segment. Again, he did take the loss. Padres 5-game winning streak coming to an end with Sunday's loss in the finale as well. Phillies had to come back, but they were able to do so. And the Phillies beating the Marlins on Sunday with the win. They manage a split of the 4-game series. Phillies were down 6-2 after 4.5 innings, scored 1 in the 5th, 2 more in the 6th, and 2 more in the 7th inning. Phillies, 14 hits in the series finale. Also committed 5 errors as well. That's an ugly number. Ranger Suarez gave up all 6 runs, departed with 2 outs in the 5th inning, took a no decision. All 6 runs were earned. He's sort of come back to life, but with Ranger Suarez, got off to a terrific start to the season. Suarez scuffling somewhat of late. Christopher Sanchez has really picked up as well. 4 relievers combining for 4 1/3 scoreless innings for the Phillies in the comeback win Sunday against the Marlins. Jeff Hoffman has been a terrific story this year, working out of the bullpen, worked a scoreless 9th, then he picked up his 6th save on the year. Alec Bohm, a home run in the victory. Trey Turner, 3 hits, 2 RBIs. Nick Castellanos, 4-hit game, and he knocked in 3 as well for the Phillies. Reds, 20 runs in their 2 victories and 0 runs in their 2 losses in St. Louis this weekend. The series got underway last Thursday. Cardinals on Sunday managing a split of the 4-game series, 1-2-0, won 1-0 on Friday. Alec Burleson broke a scoreless tie RBI base hit in the 5th inning for St. Louis. Mason Wynn made it 2-0 with a run-scoring single in the 6th inning. Lance Lynn combining with 3 St. Louis relievers on the shutout victory. And Lynn now 4-3, 6 scoreless innings, struck out 6, gave up 2 hits, walked 1. Ryan Helsley, the save, is 30th on the season, struck out 2 and working a scoreless 9th inning. Reds Jonathan India able to extend a couple of streaks. also saw one end as well. India doubled in the third inning, so he now has at least one double in 8 straight games. He's also hit safely in 12 in a row overall. His streak of 8 straight multi-hit games did come to an end with the Reds' loss in the finale against the Cardinals. Pirates avoid the sweep in Atlanta. 4-2 victory Sunday against the Braves. Buccos, 4 runs, all in the 5th inning. O'Neill Cruz, 2-run home run. Pirates up 2-1. 2 batters later, Rowdy Tellez, a home run, a 2-run shot. Tellez made it 4-1. Bailey Falter, 5 innings of 1-run baseball. Falter gave up 2 hits, did walk 4, struck out 5. Now 4-6 with the victory. First win for Falter since May. Brian Reynolds did go 0 for 4. His hit streak over at 25 in a row. Longest hit streak in Major League Baseball this season. Reynolds, during that 25-game hit streak, 35 hits, 6 home runs, 16 RBIs, 15 runs scored, had 10 two-hit games during the hit streak, and also had 15 total extra base hits as well. Again, Brian Reynolds 0 for 4 Sunday. Hit streak is over at 25 in a row. That is a legit hit streak, one of 3 this year in Major League Baseball of 20 or more. Ketel Marte, 21-game hit streak earlier this season for the Diamondbacks. Anthony Volpe also hitting in 21 in a row for the Yankees. Taj Bradley, terrific. Struck out 11, 5 2/3 innings of scoreless baseball, combined with 4 Tampa Bay relievers on a 5-0 shutout win against the Nationals Sunday at Tropicana Field. Patrick Corbin, 4 earned runs allowed over 6. Corbin now 1-8 on the season. Isaac Paredes, Jose Caballero hitting home runs in the 2nd for Tampa Bay. Randy Arozarena also added a solo shot, that in the 7th inning. Paredes with 3 hits. Rays pitchers combining for 16 strikeouts. Joey Meneses struck out 4 times, going 0 for 4. Rays, what can you say? 500 club again. 42-42 through their first 84. At 500 now for the 17th time this season. Are we going to see Nationals' top prospect James Wood in the coming days, perhaps as early as Monday night, as the Nationals open up a home series against the Mets? It was rumored and reported on Friday that the Nationals would be bringing up James Wood from AAA Rochester. Wood did not play Saturday or Sunday, so we could see him in the lineup. Maybe he joins his new team, his teammates, and at the big league level on Monday. Maybe he gets in the lineup Monday, perhaps on Tuesday. Milwaukee Sunday, Bryce Terang, 2-out grand slam in the 4th inning. Brewers clubbing the Cubs 7-1. With that, they take 2 out of 3 in the series. Brewers scored all 7 runs in the 4th inning. Freddie Peralta struck out 8. Peralta gave up just 1 run over 7, and he is now 6-4 on the season with the victory. Kristen Yelich, home run. Some ugly pitching lines on Sunday. Kyle Kendricks, well, he had one of them. Cubs starter giving up 7 earned runs on 7 hits over 3 2/3 innings. Dansby Swanson 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts. Milwaukee, as a team, 5 grand slams over their last 9. Terang has 2 of them. The Royals, you can say back to their winning ways. They had a good weekend, taking 3 of 4 from the Cleveland Guardians. Royals taking the finale on Sunday 6-2, outscoring the Guardians 20-13 over the 4 games. Win the series 3-1. Seth Lugo the victory. Lugo now 11-2. 6 scoreless on Sunday in the finale. Gave up 4 hits, walked 1, recorded 10 strikeouts. Salvador Perez, home run in the victory, 14th on the season, the 260th of his big league career. Bobby Witt Jr., Vinny Pasquantino, 3 hits each, and Lugo the win. Seth Lugo, will he be the starting pitcher? Remember, starting pitchers in the All-Star game used to go 3. Now it's 1, maybe 2. But Lugo, deserving of that recognition? I think so. How about Lugo? What's your starting pitching matchup for the All-Star game? That might be our next LenoxOnBaseball poll on X, formerly known as Twitter, in the coming days. Rockies, White Sox, 14 innings on Sunday. That doesn't happen all that often anymore. Michael Toglia brought in the go-ahead run in the 14th inning with a sac fly. Both teams scoring in the 10th. Neither team scored in the 11th. Neither team scored in the 12th. Both teams got a run on the board in the 13th inning. Colorado hitter striking out. Here's where you cover your ears if you don't want to hear the number, because it's a big one. They struck out, yes, 14 innings, but they still struck out 21 times. Put the ball in play. Nolan Jones, ouch, 0 for 6, 5 strikeouts. Garrett Crochet, No decision. Crochet struck out 11 in 7 innings. Is he a White Sox member of the White Sox at the end of this month? Crochet now leads the majors, 141 strikeouts, wins snapping the Rockies' 5-game losing streak. Rockies have 4 losing streaks of 5 or more so far this season. Diamondbacks, 3-0 victory in the desert in Phoenix over the A's on Saturday, and 5-1 victory against the A's on Sunday. Blaze Alexander, 2-run single in the 7th inning. That broke a 1-1 tie. Christian Walker adding on with an RBI single. A's going 7-20 in the month of June. Brandon Pfaadt struck out 8, gave up an earned run over 6. Pfaadt did take a no decision, but the Diamondbacks win the finale and take 2 out of 3 from Oakland. How about the Twins extending a home run streak on Sunday in a 5-3 victory against the Mariners in Seattle? Twins taking 2 of 3 from the top team in the American League West. Trevor Larnach breaking a 3-3 tie in the 8th inning, 2-run home run for Larnach. Twins have at least 1 home run now in 19 straight games. The Mariners' run of winning 9 consecutive home series coming to an end on Sunday with the loss against the Twins. Joe Ryan, 10 strikeouts, picked up the 1 for Minnesota. Mariners struck out 11 times on Sunday, have now struck out 10 or more times in 6 straight games, struck out 39 times total in the 3 games against Minnesota. Again, that is a wrap on day number 95 of the Major League Baseball regular season. Sugar's Random Thoughts brought to you by the Yellow Rose of Talbot, Bed and Breakfast in Easton, Maryland. Considering a stay on the beautiful Maryland Eastern Shore this summer, fall, or winter, consider a stay at the Yellow Rose of Talbot B&B. Tell my sister Tammy, my brother-in-law Kenneth, that I sent you their way. Think about it. A year ago today, Wyatt Langford wasn't even playing pro ball. He was still getting ready to be drafted in the July draft of last year. Wyatt Langford on Sunday, hitting for the cycle. The sweeper, to me, looks a lot like a slider. And still, some sliders look like cutters. And more pitchers are going away from that 4-seam fastball. Establishing the fastball just ain't what it used to be. Not calling for it to happen, but it's probably going to happen maybe in the coming weeks, maybe before August 1. We haven't seen a club decide to part ways with their manager. We haven't heard a club tell us that they need to go in a new direction. Again, that's a wrap on day number 95 of the Major League Baseball regular season. Again, doing a daily Locked On Red Sox postcast on within minutes of the last out of each Red Sox game. Off on Monday, open up a 3-game series against the Marlins in Miami on Tuesday. That's part of the Locked On Sports Boston YouTube channel, also available wherever you get your podcasts as well. So doing a little work with Locked On Sports. And again, it is called the Locked On Red Sox postcast, on within minutes, talking about Red Sox win or loss after each and every game during the regular season. Most of the time, and we'll do it right now, we close with former Aberdeen Ironbird intern Brian Holland. Enjoy your day.
Stop talking during the anthem. Go watch Steve Lennox's new podcast because Steve is the man.